Okay, so this is happening right now. You see all this? I mean, I've literally been telling them this area is like, this has needed attention for years. But look at what is happening. And I've been telling them the pressure, there's something wrong with the pressure. There's something wrong with this irrigation that Classic put in. And until we resolve irrigation, this is what we're going to be doing every day, because this is not just here. I just found another one doing this that somebody put a rock over up at the front of the east gate. But I mean, this river is flowing not only all the way to the end but down the street, and this does this every day. I mean, holy shit, look at this. So this one's leaking a little bit. However, this one sprinklers right on the street, so all these pavers are completely water stained. You can see right there where that sprinkler has been sprinkling just the street for years. But look at this. And the people at the houses are mad. This has been going on, neglected, for over 2 years. So there's that. But see, look how much, like, this whole area is so water stained because this has been sprinkling the road literally way out here. Like, that's the sprinkler, that's the grass, and all of these bushes are dying. And you know what this is from? It's from a broken sprinkler, you guys. The reason this happens is because something is getting dramatically overwatered and it just can't handle it. Because if it was the sun, this building doesn't even get that much sun. But why would all of these be alive? It's because clearly there's a sprinkler broken right here that has been overwatering this. And that's what's killing everything in our neighborhood. By the way, this is freshly trimmed. Yeah, they don't have any idea what they're doing, but I'm just... Send in notices, they don't do anything. You send in more notices, they don't do anything. At least with Brandmark, there was a setup where David would actually respond, but no. So, that water is not flowing this way, as we can see, because that's fresh. So, you see all these water stains? These never existed, because we didn't always have water flooding everything. But even though I've mentioned it numerous times as well, something's still leaking here as well. Because why is all this water at an island with no grass? It's usually leaking from there, so we have sprinklers going on in the back. I mean, again, if you're not checking the irrigation, there's leaks running through the streets everywhere. But this one, you know, the weirdest part is I was just over here yesterday, and there was a little baby sprinkler that was just spraying a little extra mist. Like, it was just... It seemed to be right here. So there's a little one that's broken right here. But the big one that's broken is, like, obviously right there. So you have something broken here, but you have a gusher that's basically hitting the trees. And guess who was just here doing the trees with no supervision? Like, the more people don't pay attention to what these contractors are actually doing, the more money we're wasting. We can go after all the people of the past, but currently they've been here doing palm trees, and every time someone is here cutting trees or doing something, our irrigation is getting messed up. Building 15, they broke something that was spraying right into the electrical boxes. Like, it was literally hitting above the wall, not at this building, but at building 15. I mean, I hear water running constantly, but when it sounds like a waterfall, and not just something running constantly, you can hear the spray and stuff, that's concerning. Like, over here, there's something broken over here too, because you can hear more water than there should be. Like, I don't think the sprinklers just sound like this. Anyway, by the way, this is what they did to our trees. They just cut them kind of in half, even though this one was just cut, oddly. Still several completely dead branches hanging off the front. I'm not sure why they missed that. Was it just to move stuff off the building and no care to dead limbs? Because this tree, they gutted it pretty well, but they left dead branches. So, okay, more sprinkler action where, oh, this is great. We have a sprinkler that for years has just been sprinkling right into this electric box. So you can see the glistening in the water. Like, we have water pooling, we have water just watering sprinklers. Again, we have, like, look, there's a dead bush right in the middle of the whole thing. That's not from the sun. Again, an area like this that is relatively shaded for most of the day, that's from water mismanagement. Everything that we're struggling with and everything dying, water mismanagement. But this getting watered every day, I mean, that can't possibly be safe. Yeah. If we had not had classic retrofit things and we actually had our irrigation fixed, here's another one, like this tree. Okay. So they attempted to cut so it's not at the building, but again, look at this dead branch. Like, they were just here, all over the place, probably breaking all the sprinklers. Why is that left? And why is this what this tree looks like after we just had it trimmed? And I mean, I'll never understand. But there you have it. Also see all of this dying, already dead with, you know, the roots in the ground. Similar to this, this used to be a fully functioning bush and it's all see-through and dead. You have water leaks over here. This is why everything here is dying. I mean, this is the upkeep of this area. Obviously, there's none. But this all just died. And this just died. And the reason was because you had a dripper here spraying over onto it for 3 weeks after I told Taylor. So that's what happens. You let a dripper that's spraying spray over on this, and look at all its leaves on the ground. And I mean, they were just here yesterday to clean, so that's why it's even more funny. But that's what just keeps happening. And you talk about replacing bushes. This building had 2 rows of bushes around it, just like mine did. And the whole thing's dead, but it's because I can't believe that we just paid to have trees cut like this. Even the palms, like, you guys are paying for this, but look at how raggedy. And I mean, you can literally see through the plants. So, I mean, I get it. More dead.